welcome to the deep dive. So, the New York Sirens, they officially kicked off their big 2025 rebuild this week.
Yeah, introducing Kristýna Kaltounková, their #1 overall pick.
Right. And, speaking of introductions, her pro career started with, a bit of a funny moment.
Oh, the security guard thing at the Prudential Center?
Exactly. Held her up for a minute, just couldn't quite get in.
Yeah, like literally stopped at the gate. Guess the system hadn't quite caught up that she's, the new face of the franchise.
It's kind of a perfect little metaphor, though, isn't it? For stepping into this huge new role, the spotlight in New York.
It really is. It shows you just how fast things shifted for her, how quickly she had to pivot her whole life, really.
And that pivot, that's what we're digging into today. Her path to the PWHL, it wasn't exactly straightforward.
Not at all.
And we want to look at why the Sirens are basically betting the farm on this mix she has of top-tier scoring and serious grit.
Well, yeah, and you got to remember, just maybe a year ago, playing pro hockey here wasn't really on her radar.
Yeah. Right, she thought maybe Europe or even a non-hockey job.
Yeah, she was sort of preparing for that. I mean, she has a bachelor's in education, finishing up a master's in teaching. Right. That was a real path for her.
So leaving that, a fully funded academic track for a 3-year pro contract?
Yeah.
Wow. That's a massive commitment.
Huge. Especially, for a league like the PWHL that's still finding its footing, still growing. It signals real belief.
So what was the catalyst? What made her make that leap?
Well, the PWHL itself, really, its creation, its immediate impact. She'd thought about the old NWHL, sure, but then playing with the Czech national team.
Wow, okay.
That seemed to crystallize it. She saw this new league, the PWHL, and realized this was the chance she'd, quote, always wanted. It wasn't just about playing. It felt like joining something big, something legitimate.
And she's definitely bringing legitimacy with her numbers. I mean, Colgate.
Oh, yeah.
All-time goals leader, 111 goals, second in points with 233.
Yeah.
She didn't just play well. She, dominated their record book.
Totally rewrote it. But here's the interesting part, and maybe why the Sirens zeroed in on her specifically.
Go on.
They didn't just draft a scorer. I mean, yes, the goals are huge, but they drafted her because she's a two-way player.
Okay, yeah. Defensive side, too?
Exactly. In this league, the PWHL, games are tight, parity is real. You need players who can stop goals almost as well as they score them.
Especially for a team like the Sirens, coming off a rough season.
Yeah.
They need that defensive reliability.
Non-negotiable. And that's the kicker she, the top scorer, actually asked for and embraced playing on the penalty kill last year.
Seriously. Blocking shots, doing the dirty work.
Yep, shows she's willing to sacrifice, put her body on the line. That tells you a lot about her character, her leadership potential.
That must be what the GM, Pascal Daoust, was talking about.
Yeah, he had that great quote about her courage, right? Said her only downside is she's willing to block the hardest shot out there, even if it's her own.
Yeah, okay, maybe too much courage there. But you love the attitude.
You do, and add to that, she's reuniting with Greg Fargo.
Her coach from Colgate.
Right.
Coached her for 4 years. So that familiarity, that's huge. Less adjustment time, quicker impact, hopefully.
And they need that quick impact, don't they? The Sirens. Oof. Last place, missed the playoffs 2 years running, only 12 wins last season.
Desperate is the word. This isn't just adding a good player. She has to be the centerpiece. It's a full reset.
So, connecting the dots. The strategy seems clear now. It's youth. It's her and Sarah Fillier.
Yep, the Kaltounkova Fillier show. Built around those 2 young stars. Fillier was last year's rookie sensation, now Kaltounkova.
It's a big swing, though. Moving away from veterans like Alex Carpenter, Jesse Eldridge. They're off to Seattle now.
It is a definite gamble, putting so much faith, so much pressure on young shoulders.
Yeah.
But maybe that's what they need, a totally fresh start.
So summing it up, Kaltounkova isn't just points on a score sheet. She's this determined two-way force, seems built for the pressure cooker of a rebuild.
Right. Maybe the perfect person for this, even with all that weight on her.
Yeah.
And you see her profile already growing in New York, showing up at Devils practices, public appearances.
Just get out there. Pretty soon, hopefully, that security guard and everyone else will know exactly who she is.
So the final thought then, they have their cornerstone now, her and Fillier. How long should fans in New York realistically wait? How long until this young core actually turns this team into a contender?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? The clock starts ticking right now. The pressure's on.